This program contains subject matter and language that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
What is it?
Oh, we're painting a tea set.
It's actually glass?
Yeah.
She is one of the best mothers I've ever seen. Those kids are everything to her.
Do I do the inside of the glass too?
Yeah, sure.
She's like the fun mom I wanted.
Okay, just give me one sec first.
Before she took drugs.
I start from the minute I wake up to the minute I go to bed. There's no stopping.
All I know is that she is doing needles 15 times a day. She's not eating, and she's basically killing herself.
When she was at her smallest, she was probably like 70 pounds. She looked disgusting.
I've seen Jennifer go 8.5 weeks without food. Nothing but friggin' diet soda of some sort.
I am the oldest child out of the four of us.
As children, we always used to get along really well and play around with each other and go in the backyard and play.
Growing up, my parents fought a lot. My dad liked to yell.
Hey, Jackie, turn around.
And my mom was very quiet.
My husband and I had a very, I guess, abusive marriage. There's a lot of mental and emotional abuse towards me and towards Jen. She was made fun of. She was called stupid and God knows what other names. And what happened was that she started to believe that.
A lot of put downs directed towards me, a lot of blame.
Get out of there. Get away.
It's destroyed my self-esteem. I didn't feel good enough. If I could disappear, I would have. And if I could get small enough, maybe I can disappear type of thing, you know? I would store food in bags. I would do that with vomit, too. I would throw up in garbage bags and then hide them.
One spring, when the snow finally melted, we found at least 25 garbage bags full of purge.
It came to a point, my dad actually had to take the doors off the bathrooms.
We would take Jennifer into the hospital sometimes with no recordable blood pressure. They said, you better get her up to ICU right away.
I had to lie to her to say where she was going.
I was really mad. I resented them so much for it.
I think she felt really abandoned.
When she came home, she started to rebel a lot.
I got into cocaine. It started to become a big problem at that age.
I thought it was a bad influence on the rest of the kids, and they didn't need to see that.
Lori kicked Jennifer out, and there was nothing I could do.
I met Jen at a coffee shop in 2002. She was just a normal 21-year-old that wanted to go to college and wanted to make a life for herself, and she wasn't a drug addict.
I've never seen someone love another person so much the way Doug loves Jen.
They got married, and Jen got pregnant, and this was the first time I saw her flourish.
When I was pregnant, that's when I enjoyed eating. I was really healthy. I didn't touch any drug. I didn't smoke.
I remember them being very, very happy together.
When we sold the house, I had to clean up the whole basement. And Alana and Danielle were there, and they decided they were gonna help me out.
And I found garbage bags full of chewed up food.
I hid food because it's shameful, right? Because everybody thinks it's so weird. I didn't want to carry around the baby weight. I didn't want to be fat.
That's when everything fell apart. I got a prescription of Tylenol 3s given to me. 120 tablets of Tylenol 3. 4 or 5 days. They were gone. She swallowed that whole bloody bottle.
She's spending her children's clothing money, her children's food money on drugs.
Jen, are you gonna come out of the bathroom? Please? I haven't seen you in like 2 months.
Is it deep, right?
Because you're afraid.
I don't want you.
Why not? Why?
Stop.
Because I can't stand you.
Stop.
Why? You're not my mom anymore.
Stop. Stop. This is going to turn out to be a fight.
No.
When was the last time we went out for coffee?
We haven't. You haven't even asked me.
Stop.
Hey,
Stop.
Ina,
Stop.
please.
Stop.
I'm not gonna be angry.
Stop.
I'm okay.
She never takes accountability for anything. It's always my fault, or her father's fault, or her husband's fault, or even her kid's fault.
Last time I was around, that was not an issue. You guys were pretty good.
It's always been an issue. Just every time I tried to talk to her, I get either hung up on her or get walked down.
And the fight begins.
Not a fight.
Oh, you got you.
Will you?
Yeah.
She took the pop right there. I love how you had to engage that into a thing. You could have ended that right there. She's looking to divert the attention away from her, and that's exactly what you guys just did. But it's my opinion, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're entitled.
Mommy, are you okay?
Jordan, close the door.
Here, but you're crying.
Jen, I'm here today because I love you and I care about you. For a long time, you were my best friend. Now, you won't speak to me. I have had to grow as a mother without being able to share that experience with the person I wanted to share that with more than anything else in the world. And I fear if you don't get help, that your children will lose their mother. They need you. We all do.
And so do you have a bottom line for your sister, Alana?
I haven't seen them. What bottom line? I'm not in their lives anyways.
I know it's sad.
I've already reached my bottom line as I am not a part of your life right now. I just need you to know that I miss my sister. And that I fear if you don't accept help, that you will die.
Jen, I am here for you today because your addiction has reached a point where I can no longer recognize my own sister. When I have to hear Jordan tell me on her birthday that all she wants is for mommy to be around. Or seeing Aaron so unsure on how to deal with the trauma thrust upon him that his only response is to scream and howl. Not only that, but the fact that I am forced to watch you waste away into nothingness, literally disappearing before my eyes. I can't have her disappear on me.
I have had to listen to Jordan tell me about the cuts on your wrists and your arms, and how she has seen you try to kill yourself. A 7-year-old should never have to see or say those things, and I can no longer stand by and watch. Please accept the gift that is being offered to you today so that you can have a second chance at life.
Thank you, Danielle.
This opportunity is one that you've been asking and praying for a long time. For some reason, it was handed to you. If you don't take this help today and recover and continue with your recovery process and recover and heal, I have no options.
Don't hear it, oh, please.
Not something I want to do, but for the welfare of the kids. I have no options but to start a procedure of a divorce and child custody. You've heard the doctor say time is limited.
Okay, I don't want to talk about this, please.
Look at me. I got a couple of good years left in me. And I want you healthy and happy.
Are you ready?
Yes.
So you'll accept the help that's being offered?
Yes.
Good choice.
I don't think I deserve it. You deserve it so much.
You don't think you deserve it. Look at your family. I think they think you deserve it.
I'm so sorry, Amanda. I'm so sorry. Thank you.
Wow, we got some other people joining us here.
Hi, handsome. Look who's here.
Look what she did. Look, she said yes. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Maureen Bryan.
I'm Colleen.
And this is
Welcome.
Jen.